Now, from the desert's news leader, KESQ News Channel 3, live at 5.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Bobian.
And I'm John White. Well, tonight in Palm Springs, the Hotel Zoso is teaming up with the Desert AIDS Project for a fundraiser called Change for Change.
Organizers hope it'll make a big splash here in the desert. News Channel 3's Gil Diaz has more.
You're not seeing things. That is ice. In the middle of the desert, actually in the middle of Hotel Zoso's front driveway.
I was new to town and I really kind of wanted to make a splash and say hello and introduce myself.
And Chris Johnson reached out to one local charity, the Desert AIDS Project. His idea, Hotel Zoso will match penny for penny the amount of money thrown into its fountains and give it all to the organization.
AIDS service organizations are really facing funding crises right now. Government funding is being severely cut for agencies like ours.
Mary Kay Plock says the donations will be used on clients who live close to poverty level and can't afford their rent or their groceries. This unique fundraiser will continue indefinitely, hoping desert residents and visitors are willing to spare their change for change.
If everyone in the desert dropped by and threw in $1, we could raise maybe $300,000, and that's huge.
Well, there is a guessing contest on how long it'll take the ice sculpture to melt. Whoever's closest without going over will win a VIP weekend stay at the Hotel Zoso, valued at $5,000. They must really give you the VIP treatment.
Good
Holy
prize,
cow.
huh?
Right now, this is KMIR 6 News at 11.
Thank you for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Karen Devine.
And I'm Tom Jordan. Tonight, it's lights out for Hotel Zoso. More on why Palm Springs pulled the plug on the hotel's laser show. Up next.
Well, you may recall seeing some strange glowing lights over Palm Springs recently, not UFOs. They had nothing to do with out-of-this-world experiences or visitors. The lights came courtesy of Hotel Zoso's new laser light show. The city officials have pulled the plug on the show, citing a lighting ordinance which would need to be suspended in order for the show to take place. And this requires city council approval, which hotel officials neglected to do.
All right. Much more to come after this. Stay with us.
From the desert's news station, this is CBS 2 News at 11.
Good evening. Glad you're with us on this Tuesday night. I'm Brooke Berry. Chris Long has the evening off. Hotel Zoso in Palm Springs may have to turn the lights out on its laser light show. Palm Springs officials told the hotel that the show violates the city's lighting ordinance. Zoso had been projecting a pattern on the letter Z on the mountain across the street. Hotel Zoso apparently needs an approval form from the city council in order to conduct the show, and Palm Springs says it has never received that request. Still ahead on your news at 11.
Right here, right now. This is KMIR 6 Palm Springs.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Tina Patel in for Marco Gonzalez. More people spent the afternoon cleaning up the environment in Palm Springs. Even little ones got into the act, helping the grown-ups trim trees and pick up debris from the area of Tahquitz Creek and Camino Real. They dug out dead bushes and picked up litter, all of them decked out in orange tie-dye shirts to stand out.
It's important for people to recognize that Earth Day is sort of a give-back day, and it's a great tradition for people to come out and do some nice things for the community. The great thing about Palm Springs is that everybody's really interested in this community, and cleaning up this area is just a really nice step to keeping our city really great.
The cleanup effort was done in conjunction with Earth Day. Still ahead tonight on your KMIR 6 News at 6.
Anyone who enjoys eating out can satisfy more than their hunger at the second annual Dining Out for Life event. By eating out tonight, you'll be helping to raise money for the Desert AIDS Project. CBS 2's Reggie Kumar live at Hotel Zoso in downtown Palm Springs with all the details. Reggie.
Well, Andy, last year 15 restaurants participated in this fundraiser and more than $40,000 was raised for Desert AIDS Project. This year 20 restaurants are participating and they're encouraging everyone to come out and eat as much as they can so Desert AIDS Project can get some funds for some of their services. Now, right now we have Executive Director David Brinkman with me. David, how important is this fundraiser?
It's extraordinarily important. Each month, Desert AIDS Project serves an additional 30 new clients living with HIV and AIDS, and funds from tonight's fundraiser will go to provide those programs for them.
How happy are you that more restaurants are participating this year?
It's wonderful. We have restaurants from Palm Springs to Palm Desert tonight participating in this fundraiser, and it's wonderful to see the community's response to HIV and AIDS.
Now, how is a lot of this money used?
This money is used to provide medical services, food, housing, transportation, the whole gamut of 27 different programs we provide at Desert AIDS Project.
And you encourage everybody to come out and eat as much as they can at these restaurants that are participating in this, right?
Yes, please come out tonight. If you haven't chosen a restaurant yet, I recommend Hotel Zoso. Come on down.
Yeah, that's right. Hotel Zoso is serving up food until 10 p.m. tonight in their restaurant Eat, so come on down. It's for a good cause. I'm Reggie Kumar, live in Palm Springs. Back to you.
All right, sounds good, Reggie. Thank you.
Yes, it does. Andy and I are very pleased you chose CBS 2 News on your Thursday. Still ahead here at 5.
20 restaurants are participating in a fundraiser called Dining Out for Life. I'm Reggie Kumar, live in Palm Springs. We'll tell you what this means for Desert AIDS Project coming up.
Tonight, you can help raise money for the Desert AIDS Project simply by dining at a local restaurant. It's all part of the second annual Dining Out for Life event. CBS 2's Reggie Kumar live at Hotel Zoso in downtown Palm Springs with the details. Reggie?
Yeah, Andy, 40% of Hotel Zoso's Eats restaurant sales and room service sales goes to Desert AIDS Project tonight, along with 19 other restaurants. Last year, they raised $40,000 from this fundraiser, and they're hoping to do more this year. Right now, I have Executive Director of Desert AIDS Project, David Brinkman. He joins me now. David, how did you guys think of this idea?
You know, we knew we needed to find a new idea to fund our prevention and education programs throughout the valley. And so organizing the entire community around eating is something that everybody loves to do.
Let's talk about prevention. Some of this money will be used towards prevention and with the patients as well.
That's right. The virus continues to spread throughout our valley. We have 30 new clients every month at Desert AIDS Project. 50% of new infections right now in the United States are kids under the age of 24. And so going into our public schools and talking to kids in college is a big part of our push.
Now, I know you have visited with some of the restaurants tonight. Does it look like they're getting a lot of people in there and eating?
The restaurants that are participating tonight are full. I've heard from managers that we're working with that they're sold out this evening, that we have a few more tables available at Hotel Zoso if you want to come on down and join us.
Okay, David, perfect. Thank you very much. Again, come on down to Hotel Zoso. 40% of the sales goes to Desert AIDS Project. It's all for a good cause. Live in Palm Springs, I'm Reggie Kumar, CBS 2, the Desert's news station.
Okay, Reggie, thank you.